had something in your hair. Can I just brush it off for you real quick?
Yeah.
It's like at the top right here.
Are you serious?
Yeah, you had him in your hair.
I didn't even feel him.
Well, that's weird. He's just sitting up there.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Joel got pulled over. He's on his way home now.
Damn. What do I gotta lie about?
He's not lying. He got pulled over. He's good to go, though.
Jesus. Thank you.
Face. Pace. Ace. AC. Ah.
Did you ever do any modeling by any chance?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you do the runway modeling?
Yes.
You know, oh, right, yes. I imagine you probably did. Yeah. Normally I can speak, but...
Not today.
Having a bit of a hard time this evening. Don't know what it is. It's kind of hot in this studio. I'm feeling a little... Is it hot in here? Well, you're wearing
I'm
that,
wearing
so, yeah.
Uja.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I love your blue eyes.
I love everything about you.
And he's gay.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, not anymore.
yeah. Yeah. So,
De cervezas después.
You know it, your kid fucked up. My little nephew came in the house the other day. Me and my brother, we were playing pool. He came in, he said, "Hey, Dad, what's the difference between a hypothetical question and a realistic question?" Well, you know, my brother, he kind of stupid too, you know. Hypothetical. They basically mean the same, but sometimes they be different. For example, go upstairs and ask your mother, will she make love to the mailman for $250,000? My nephew ran upstairs, came back 10 minutes later. He said, "Daddy, Mama said she'll fuck the mailman, the milkman, and any other man for $250,000. He said, "Well, son, go downstairs and ask your sister, will she make love to the next door neighbor for $250,000? Came back 15 minutes later and said, "Father, sister said she'll fuck the next door neighbor, the neighborhood, and the next block for $250,000. My brother looked at me, I looked at him. Tell him, man, tell him. He said, "Let me tell you something. Son, hypothetically speaking, we should have $500,000. He said, "But realistically speaking, son, we living with two hoes."
A guy sticks his head in the barber shop and asks, "How long before I can get a haircut?" The barber looks around the shop full of customers and says, "About 2 hours." Upon hearing this, the guy leaves. A few days later, the same guy sticks his head in the shop and asks, "How long before I can get a haircut?" The barber looks around the shop full of customers and says, "About 3 hours." Upon hearing this, the guy leaves again without getting the haircut. A week later, the same guy stuck his head in the shop and asks, "How long before I can get a haircut?" The barber looks around the shop and says, "About an hour and a half." Upon hearing this, the guy leaves again. The barber becomes suspicious, so he starts inquiring about this guy. But no one has seen this guy before, so the barber turns to his friend and says, "Hey Bob, do me a favor, follow him and see where he goes." He keeps asking how long he has to wait for a haircut, but he never comes back. A little while later, Bob returns to the shop. The barber asks, "So, where does he go when he leaves?" He says, "Your house."
It's good. You good? It's good. Oh, you sorry, that was my bad. You got a problem here, buddy?
No, I like kids. I just don't want to raise them. You know?